Where is Lionel Richie?
I was tired of him.
I'm not.
I've grown weary of Lionel Richie's Tuskegee duets. I'm sorry.
Well, that's okay. I thought, Rachel Ray has this infatuation with trains. She's been rocking the train all week, and so I thought we were the Tuskegee Choo Choo was rolling through with Lionel Richie, and you have crashed the train.
I'm sorry. If you really want it back, then
I'm going to buy the album, and I'm going to play it at my desk, and you're going to hear it. So.
Well, I mean, I like it okay. I just can't deal anymore. But today, just so you know, because Pharmacist Doug gets annoyed with us if we forget the special days.
And it's garlic.
Today is Garlic Day. Yeah. So Pharmacist Doug, there you go. Garlic is wonderful.
I love this show that we've got because we have Pharmacist Doug, and we're going to blow you away with an event that's coming up this weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we've got auditions for a reality show that could be coming to town.
Exciting. Okay. Well, John Harris, you've got lovely weather, so I guess that we have a very complete package.
The reality, John, better be rain.
Well, there's a probability for some rain. Maybe we'll get it into the city of Amarillo. Let's take a look at our Pinpoint 3D Titan radar brought to you by Killer Roofing. You'll notice that we have quite a bit of green across the map. Right now, this represents sprinkles or light showers, but this is kind of the beginning of an event as we have disturbances moving over the top of us tonight. So we're painting in about a 60% chance for rain. Now, looking at our day planner forecast, at 5 o'clock will be 72 degrees, 8 o'clock 60, and at midnight 51. Tomorrow looks like the best opportunity for some rain, believe it or not, here in the city of Amarillo around lunchtime, 61, and we'll top out at 68 degrees. Kind of a breezy, cool day to be outside, but lovely weather moves in just in time for the weekend. We'll check that all out for you at 5 o'clock. In the meantime, let's send it over to Andy Justice and his guest.
John, after spending the day planting trees for Earth Day, the fun doesn't have to stop there. Food, music, and getting down and dirty with paint all at the West Edge Earth Day celebration. Crystal is here to join us, and she is a phenomenal artist that we're going to talk about here in a little bit. But the Earth Day celebration, tell us what's going on.
Well, we've got a free lunch that will start at 12 o'clock. Provided by Bohemian Kitchen, as well as Route 66, Amarillo.
You guys are rolling it out. Bohemian Kitchen enough, but you throw both of them in.
Right, and then the Ground Cafe, 806, and then High Plains Drafters will be there with some fabulous drinks as well.
Wow. And live music. You got
live music all day long. We've got AJ Swoop, Wilkerson, a few other artists as well. It'll be all day long. And in the meantime, they'll have a kid jam for kids to play on recycled instruments.
Oh, so you've got me. You said AJ, and I know Zach's going to be there, and you're rolling out free lunch, and then plus we're really putting the focus on art, and it's something that the kids can enjoy, and art booths and all kinds of stuff.
Right. We'll have vendors that'll start at 10 o'clock. They will go until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We've got anywhere from handmade artists, like there's one artist that makes bracelets out of guitar strings that will be there.
Very cool.
Then we've got some vendors that talk about water conservation and xeriscaping and really trying to promote local business and taking care of our community.
Yeah,
local art.
And you're one of those artists, and you really you do great things with things from bikes that we would never even think about. But tell me about some of your art here, Crystal.
Well, like this one right here is a handmade shade that's got chicken wire and all of the reflectors that are left over from the deconstructed rims that I use, and of course that's a thrift store find.
And so you just find this stuff and put it together, but you have to actually have the eye. And this all started because somebody asked you to make a table out of rims?
Right. 24 Hours in the Canyon, which is every June, Ryan Parnell asked me to make a table, and the first one I bolted together. After I started playing with the material, I learned how to weld, and it just has really developed from there. I couldn't be happier.
All right, so you upcycle art all the time, and this is just a few of the deals, but you guys are actually having an art workshop. Tell me about that.
Yes, the Upcycled Workshop will start at 4 o'clock, and it'll run from 4 to 6. It's $35. We'll also have some materials available. If someone doesn't have the material that they want to work with, they can purchase it prior to.
All right. And you guys just take anything from a stump of wood, literally, and a couple of nails to this. I love this light. It's a bike rim. All the what do you call
those? Those are the spokes, and then you got the hub in the middle.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Yeah. That's
all right.
My
Crystal, thank you. All right, so you guys you can also find her on Etsy. We're so glad you came, Crystal.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Have a great weekend. Coming up on the show today, which teacher is making the grade and received this week's Teacher of the Week? Megan rolls that out, and we're sure she got a perfect grade in cooking class. Gretchen with Village Bakery is in the kitchen. making up a cheesy dish. But first, Pharmacist Doug will be in the studio talking about allergies and ways to cure them. I love what he's talking about. You guys, don't go anywhere.
KAMR NBC4 Sky Studio is brought to you by Big State Remodeling.
We know local weather. MyHighPlains.com.
There's a smarter way to get flea and tick control on your dog, and not on you. Only Adam's Spot On Flea and Tick Control gives you the new Smart Shield applicator. It helps part the hair, so the exact dose of Adam's goes directly on your dog's skin, where the bugs live. And Adam's starts killing fleas and ticks in 15 minutes. It even kills flea eggs and larvae. If only you could be this confident about everything else. Adam's. Smarter pet care.
Your team just beat its arch rival and you want everyone to know about it. Don't do it behind the wheel. Be a part of a winning team and take the pledge at notexttexas.com. Together, we can put the brakes on texting and driving.
I don't know what to do. I need health care, but I don't think I can afford it because I don't have insurance.
We both decided to take the free screening at the Haven Health Clinics to get accepted into the Women's Health Program. They offer family planning to women ages 18 through 44. All you need is a birth certificate, proof of income, and an ID. They cover your annual exam and birth control. They can also take care of your children's health care needs. Give them a call. It's a lot easier and cheaper than having to visit the emergency room.
The West Texas temperature is heating up, and guess what? So is your attic. And that means all that hot air is transferring down into your home, causing your energy bills to skyrocket. These solar attic fans run at no cost, have a lifetime warranty, and you'll receive a 30% solar tax credit. They run more efficiently than turbine vents and won't burn out like electric fans. So call Big State and ask about the solar-powered attic fan, 358-7419.
Let Big State Remodeling improve the state of your home.
Spring just wonderful. It's so great. I got a Pontiac G6 just coming up. Spring!
Spring, 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 spring.
Langdon, care to explain yourself?
I got spring fever. It's in my soul.
Cool off.
Spring is here, and remember, when you're looking for the area's best deals on new and certified used GM vehicles this spring, stop, shop, and buy at Bender GM World in Clovis, New Mexico.
You look down for just a second, but that's all it takes. Beginning today, say no to texting while driving. Go to notexttexas.com and join us by taking the pledge. We're putting the brakes on texting while driving.
Local news, animated radar, business listings, and video. Find all that and more at your fingertips on myhighplains.mobi.
They call me Dr. Love. They call me Dr. Love.
This time of the year, with the sudden changes in the weather, the wind, and all those other variables, it brings those of us who suffer from allergies to our local pharmacies begging for relief. Pharmacist Doug is going to offer us some suggestions on how to get rid of those allergies. I guess you can't really get rid of them, though, right?
Well, you sort of can.
You can?
Yeah. So I'll talk about that a little bit later.
Brilliant,
but the main thing are antihistamines.
Okay.
That's your friend. But I need to educate people about the difference in antihistamines and decongestants, because people come into the pharmacy and they're not clear on what they want.
So they don't do the same
thing?
They
do not.
Okay.
So if you're a person, your eyes are watering, your nose is running, and you're sneezing, you need an antihistamine.
Okay, give us some examples of some antihistamines.
Okay, so Benadryl, tradition, causes drowsiness though.
Okay.
Allegra, Zyrtec, Claritin, chlorotrimazole, which is chlorpheniramine.
Okay, so those are all
but Benadryl, chlorpheniramine cause drowsiness, and then like Zyrtec a little bit. So you have to be careful about that. So the Allegra and the loratadine don't cause drowsiness.
Since we're talking about drowsiness, is there a purpose to the drowsiness? Does it work better because it makes you drowsy? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay.
It's just a side effect. I promise you it's not. You don't have to have the drowsiness to have it work.
Okay, okay. What about decongestants?
You have pseudoephedrine, phenylephrine, phenylpropanolamine, and those are for the fluid that gets caught in your sinuses and it's stopped up. So there's a difference. Sometimes people need both. Okay. And the main thing about that is if you have high blood pressure, don't take those because it'll increase your blood pressure.
Okay, so that's actually going to, that drains you.
Well,
then it seems like it causes you to need an antihistamine, right?
It usually drains on the inside.
Oh, okay.
And you might get a tickle in your throat and then need an anti-cough.
Oh, okay.
So we got you in.
Listen to what you're doing. Okay, now, but you always have something that is like a non-drug form or so what do you got for us
I'm so
today?
excited.
That looks delicious, by the way.
A natural antihistamine is water.
Okay.
Crazy, right?
Perfect, right?
So there's new research about vitamin C, also as a natural antihistamine, but vitamin C with the bioflavonoids, that used to be your favorite word when we talked about
bioflavonoids.
Yeah.
That's my favorite word still.
Flavonoids with ascorbic acid actually act synergistically and that make it a more powerful antihistamine. So look, you can put in strawberries and blueberries in your bottle of water and just drink it all day.
That's
antihistamine without drowsiness.
I love it. And it really does, it's going to work.
Yeah.
Andy says in my ear, what? Really?
Andy, I swear to you.
Okay.
Try it.
Okay.
And then eat the dog out of these.
Lots of strawberries, lots of blueberries.
There are also some natural products, so like an herb called stinging nettle.
Okay.
Okay. Bromelain, which is a strong enzyme from pineapple, that's going to decrease the histamines. And N-acetylcysteine, NAC is how it's abbreviated, is an amino acid, and it's a natural mucolytic, which decreases the phlegm.
Man, I love when you come on because you just say such big words, and then I go about my daily life repeating those words. They don't even apply to the sentences that I say them in.
Try to say N-acetylcysteine.
N-acetylcysteine. What up? What up? Andy says he used to date her. Okay. Just kidding.
She's pretty.
Okay. If you have questions for Pharmacist Doug, you know where to find him, mypharmacistdoug@gmail.com, or you can find him on the Facebook. Thanks, Doug.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, very good advice. Coming up, if you think you or someone you know is talented, put that talent to the test. We're going to tell you how and where coming up next.
The Studio 4 kitchen is brought to you by Big State Remodeling. Let Big State improve the state of your home.
Your team just beat its arch rival and you want everyone to know about it. Don't do it behind the wheel. Be a part of a winning team and take the pledge at notexttexas.com. Together, we can put the brakes on texting and driving.
A change of shoes can change a life. Big Brothers Big Sisters Bowl for Kids' Sake, April 28th at Western Bowl. Find out how you can join in the fun and fundraising. Call 351-2210.
I'm a full-time student and a full-time shopper, but I don't have time to go to the mall, so I love Plato's Closet. They have all the brands I love in one place, and the prices are awesome. And when I need a little cash, I can sell them my gently used stuff and get paid on the spot. Plato's Closet keeps me on time and on budget. I'll take a piece of you. My style, my Plato's Closet. Check out platoscloset.com.
Design, build, construction manager, general contractor, Commercial Industrial Builders Incorporated. Call us today. From concept to turnkey, we are your solution.
Now, more than ever, replacing your home's utility equipment with wallet-fattening, top-scale efficiency makes good sense. Scottco. You could say we're evergreen, and Scottco is on time, every time, or our time is free. So when you have an better call Scottco.
Get a $12.50 instant rebate on qualifying Trane air conditioning systems because you know it's hard to stop a Trane. Rebates are available for a limited time, so call now or visit scottco.com to schedule your free estimate.
You look down for just a second, but that's all it takes. Beginning today, say no to texting while driving. Go to notexttexas.com and join us by taking the pledge. We're putting the brakes on texting while driving.
The Studio 4 kitchen countertops are provided by Panhandle Quartz Fabricators.
Those of you who want to step out of the darkness and into the spotlight, we've got your chance. From Diane Dick, International Modeling and Talent Agency, we've got Michelle Dick here to tell us about an upcoming audition. You guys are getting ready to expand it, and you guys want to see some new talent come in, right?
That's correct. This Saturday, April 21st, we're having an open audition for anyone interested in the entertainment or modeling industry. Right. We're working on a project with a reality show.
Really?
And so, yes. And so this is for anyone ages 5 and up that is interested in pursuing a career in modeling talent, any kids that sing. Just pretty much all across the board.
And do you find this, Michelle, in terms of, I mean, I know your mom has been in business for such a long time. Do you find that Amarillo is really, we're soaked with talent?
Yes, absolutely. We've had so many talented people come through my mom's from all over the Panhandle area, as a matter of fact. And we're really excited to have this opportunity. We have a producer and a director coming in from New York for the audition, and we're just thrilled to bring the opportunity to the area, to the people here.
Okay, what should people expect? How can they get ready for this? What do they need to bring?
Well, they don't need to have any experience. If they do have a portfolio, bring it with you.
Okay.
If they have acting experience and they have a monologue or something prepared that they would like to do, we recommend they keep it under 1 minute. If you do sing, be prepared to be asked to sing. You might be asked to read lines, be prepared to be on camera, and just wear what you feel you look your best in, because if you feel good about how you look, you're going to be more comfortable. And just bring your smile.
And what are they looking for?
They're looking for any potential they see they think will be a fit for them. They'll know when they see it.
All right. And I know what a lot of people are thinking. Tell us more about the reality show. Well, the legal matters of it, we're not allowed to. We just know that they're coming in, auditioning for a reality show. We can't tell you who, what, when, where, or anything like that, right?
Right. I'm not at liberty to say. It's still a negotiation process. Once the contract is signed, and I will be very happy to come back and give you all the details.
We want you to come back. All right, so we want you, if you're interested, if you're ready to jump into the spotlight to get a little fame, so to speak, that is coming up on Saturday, 2 to 6. It's over, you guys have been in this building for a long time, 1410 South Washington. You can also give them a call at 376-8736. So if you've got a kid that can just shine like a light bulb, or somebody that is more seasoned like Pharmacist Doug, you guys all go. After the break, Village Bakery is making the perfect pasta dish. You'll want to stick around for this recipe. Maybe, I wonder if it's going to have garlic in it. We'll see. Don't go anywhere.
Watch local news video and the forewarned severe storm team forecast anytime you want at myhighplains.com. Just click here.
Quantum 2 windows have double strength glass. The triple pane, they only use single strength glass. According to the United States government, the Quantum 2 triple layer window is rated the most energy efficient in the world. Call the experts at Big State today and let us show you the difference between triple layer and triple pane.
Little Brown House, an Amarillo landmark for more than 80 years. From dinnerware to stationery, Little Brown House has something for every bride in that special time of their lives.
Such a specialty little store that you don't really see in Amarillo. They treat you like family whenever you walk in there. It's just a wonderful experience that I don't think you would really get anywhere else here.
To create a registry that will last a lifetime, visit Little Brown House, 2600 Wolfland Avenue, nestled in the heart of Wolfland Square.
Langdon, really? What do you think you're doing?
I thought you wanted us to hit a home run for Bender GM World.
You haven't even heard of baseball? Let Jordan show you how it's done. Spring has sprung and so have the deals at Bender GM. We have a huge selection of new and certified used GM vehicles in stock. So come on in and stop, shop, and buy at Bender GM World in Clovis, New Mexico.
Paul Blake has strong Christian values. Paul Blake is a loving family man. Paul Blake is community-minded. Paul Blake has a strong Panhandle work ethic. Paul Blake, 30 plus years helping make our area a great place to live. Paul Blake Roofing and Construction.
Once Upon a Child has just completed a fantastic remodel featuring a new preteen section for sizes 10 to 18. And don't forget, we are still your #1 location for new and gently used kids items and clothing. We have the largest selection of bows in Amarillo and can special order them to match any outfit. We don't waste your time with consignment. We pay cash up front. We also carry new cribs and car seats, plus a lot more. Remember, at Once Upon a Child, service is our #1 priority. So come in and experience what we have to offer.
Kids stuff with previous experience. Once Upon a Child.
Did you know that 60% of the energy used to heat and cool your home is lost right out your roof? Big State Smart Foam is now available for your attic. Call now and receive $500 off when you re-insulate with Big State.
when the moon
The Village Bakery Cafe, where we bake memories, is in the kitchen.
Everyone in the studio right now is asking, what in the world are you guys cooking in there?
I know.
I'd like to welcome Gretchen back from Village Bakery. All right, what are we making? I don't even know if I can pronounce
Okay, it's Parmesan mascarpone farfalle, and farfalle is just bow tie
Just
pasta.
the bow tie pasta, which I love farfalle.
Yes.
And then what do we've got going
You
on
start
here?
with diced shallots and roasted garlic and some butter, and you just cook them down until they're all translucent.
Well, it is a holiday where we are celebrating garlic. It is like National Garlic Day or International Garlic Day. And we're celebrating garlic,
So put a little extra garlic in.
Okay, very good.
Okay, then you're going to deglaze the pan with some white wine.
And when we mean deglazing, this is something that I've learned recently. We're just pulling the flavor off the bottom of the pan,
That's right. You're kind of cleaning it with the wine.
Cleaning it with the wine.
Soaking up all the good stuff in there.
Now, what all can you deglaze with? I know that wine is one of the things that we use often when we're in the kitchen, but what else could you use to deglaze?
You could use like a balsamic vinegar, something with some kind of acid in it, lemon juice, that would pick up all the oils from the butter or the olive oil, things like that.
And we've chosen wine.
We've chosen wine.
That's a good
because
choice.
wine's always good. Plus, you can drink while you eat.
Right, and if you guys are worried about that, say you don't drink alcohol, that burns itself
It totally
off. It's not
burns
even
off.
in there. Okay.
Yep, you just get the flavor of the wine. Then you're going to pour in a little bit of heavy cream.
You're not going to get sauced while making the sauce, so don't
not unless you try to do so on purpose.
You could easily do it on purpose.
Exactly.
Okay, so we did the heavy
We've got a little bit of heavy cream in there, and then we're going to pour in just one of those tubs of mascarpone cheese.
And here's one of the deals. If you're making like an Italian dish, you do not count calories. Do not worry about because most of the time you're dealing with heavy cream here. This is for when you're ready to splurge a little bit.
Yes, if there's anything you've learned from me, it's
you're like, hey,
I do not. I don't do low fat, low calories.
You make for flavor, and
I do,
and that's great.
It means I can only have one meal a day, but I'd rather have it.
I know. Starve yourself all day, but it was worth it. It was worth it. We won't tell Pharmacist Doug that we do that.
All right. So you're going to stir into all the mascarpone cheese. It's kind of melted and smoothed out in there.
And for the seasoning, we don't use much, just salt and pepper,
just a little bit of salt and pepper, just enough to give it a little taste.
A little taste and a little bit of color there.
Then you're going to throw in Parmesan cheese.
Oh wow, that is. Are we going all? We're going all in.
Let's go all in.
All right, go all in. I don't think you can go wrong with that.
Okay.
And then you just mix that in until you get the consistency that you want.
And it really doesn't have to mix that long because Parmesan isn't a great melting cheese.
Okay.
So you're going to still end up with little bits in there, which is great. It actually tastes really good that way. Then you're just going to pour it in.
All right.
Wow. Now this dish is absolutely wonderful with some grilled salmon or some grilled chicken, and you can just throw it in the pot.
You could even do something blackened, couldn't you? With something like this, that would be great.
Absolutely.
And then what wine would you put with it?
White.
Just go with whatever you cook with.
Oh,
go with
exactly.
All right, so that way you're double dipping.
Yep.
And this is one of those things that it may sound complex with the name.
Yes.
I can't pronounce it, but by the time you get this done,
so easy.
It's easy.
It is. It's super easy, super flavorful.
Then there's almost no prep time at all outside of really cooking the noodles.
I've been cooking this for almost 20 years. It's my favorite. I absolutely love it.
This is it. Well, one of my favorite places in town to go is Village Bakery. I love the lunches over there. You guys do such a great job, and there's nothing like, the fresh bread. 2606 Wolfland Village. Please go see my good friends over there, and thank you so much for coming in.
You're welcome.
I'll tell you what, we're going to go to break. I'm going to dive into this, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Do it liberally. Let's go.
Liberally. All right, you got it.
The Studio 4 kitchen appliances are provided by Circle and Appliance.
Join us for Regeneration 2012. Come and help plant trees to rebuild Thompson Park. Saturday, April 21st from 10 until 2. Help beautify the park for generations to come. Volunteer and get a discount to Wonderland Park. For more information, log on to myhighplains.com.
That's got to be distracting.
I'm actually pretty relaxed.
What's it doing?
Saving me money every month.
Does it do anything else?
Only when I need it. And it works great.
What do you call it?
I call it my elephant auto insurance policy. Reggie, aren't you supposed to be doing something?
I'm super busy.
Get an elephant and get big savings on auto insurance. Visit elephant.com.
Network producers for a new reality show are coming to Amarillo. Auditions will be held Saturday, April 21st from 2 to 6 p.m. at the Diane Dick International Model and Talent Agency, 1410 South Washington in Amarillo. Anyone interested in entertainment must make plans to attend this exciting audition on Saturday, April 21st from 2 to 6 p.m. For more information, call Diane Dick at 376-8736 today.
There's a smarter way to get flea and tick control on your dog, and not on you. Only Adam's Spot On Flea and Tick Control gives you the new Smart Shield applicator. It helps part the hair, so the exact dose of Adam's goes directly on your dog's skin, where the bugs live. And Adam's starts killing fleas and ticks in 15 minutes. It even kills flea eggs and larvae. If only you could be this confident about everything else. Adam's. Smarter pet care.
Hundreds of trees have fallen in Amarillo over the past year because of the drought.
Well, let's help regenerate Amarillo Saturday, April 21st, and help celebrate Earth Day by planting trees. We'll be giving away 750 tree seedlings for you to take home and plant starting at 10 a.m.
Your best online source for local weather, myhighplains.com.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. As we first told you earlier this week, a deadly tornado ripped through Woodward, Oklahoma, killing at least 6 people last weekend. And many could not hear the outdoor tornado sirens that were supposed to go off when the tornado struck and right before the tornado struck. And weather experts emphasize, do not depend on those sirens as your only line of defense. They're not meant to be heard indoors. Amarillo City officials do warn that a Belmar siren is not working right now, but they do tell us that 4 other sirens will cover that area until the broken device is repaired, and that should be in about 6 weeks or so. Well, coming up at 5 o'clock, we have an update on a local nonprofit organization that's being called into question for almost $1 million of misplaced funding. We'll have the latest on that story coming up in just about 30 minutes. Right now, send it over to Megan.
Of the week, brought to you by Education Credit Union.
Teaching her first graders what they need to know by teaching them some chants. And because I know that you all love cute kids singing, here's some video of them.
2 + 2 = 4. More. 5 + 5 = 10. Again.
That musical greatness is all courtesy of Mrs. Enriquez from Reeves Hinger Elementary School there in Canyon. She's been teaching for 4 years, and according to students and parents, it's her love for making learning fun that really motivates kids to learn everything from reading to math.
Sweet and just kind and thoughtful. So they're still at a fun age where they love you.
I know, right?
I love teaching them to read and getting to see them when the light bulb goes on.
If you'd like to nominate a deserving educator for Teacher of the Week, send us an email to comments@kamr.com. We, of course, recognize a teacher every Thursday right here on Studio 4. Justice, as you listen to the chant, I hope that you can do double baby. It's called double baby, okay?
I don't know if I can do that, but before I say asta, I want to talk about the pasta and also about tomorrow, Forget the Sorrow. We got a great show coming up for you. Rounding it out, Mike Boley will be back in. He always brings something crazy. We'll have a little bit of live music. Chef Alfonso will be here, and we have a great weekend project for you. But in the meantime, tell me about the hours over there, because I know we don't really get up early. Gretchen, but about the hours. We get the lunch all the time.
For the early risers, we open at 7 a.m. and we close at 6 p.m. at night.
All right.
Monday through Saturday.
All right, let me just tell you something. This is how good this is. I want you guys to come over and look. She filled up this bowl. During the commercial break, I couldn't stop eating this stuff. This is phenomenal. The recipe is over on our website, myhighplains.com. And I'll tell you what, I like it better than Alfredo. Most of the time, I like a little, with Alfredo.
It's got more flavor than
it does.
Alfredo, yeah.
And you know what? Hey, Megan, why don't you get in here?
Oh, yeah.
You can actually eat this. It's non-veggie.
I know.
The big spoon.
Or non-meat.
I'll tell you what I love about mascarpone cheese.
What?
Pretty sweet or savory.
Yes.
It's an excellent.
I use it to make frosting.
See, I'm telling you.
All right, we'll dive in. We will see you tomorrow. Don't forget, recipe on myhighplains.com.
The studio